Welcome back, everyone, to some more farming sim. Farming sim. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're not farming on WoW. Though we've done a pretty good effort of it so far. I do believe we were planning an attack of sorts. I do believe we actually got pretty much that done, except for maybe 55? Maybe, possibly. There ain't no other contracts to it, and I mean, besides that, we are sitting at 250 down. But I say that, but we're still doing all right. But we did finish out the contract, and it is somewhere to be holden. It's here somewhere. Finding that tractor. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, cool, whatever. Trains. Yes, there we are. Yeah, we can goober this down the road. It is 1 o'clock. Hello, sir. We can haul this down the road and whatnot, and see about what September 3rd might bring us. And go from there. It's the longest frickin' drive. I'm just gonna park this in the by the house for now. And we get to see what everything makes us. And then we can maybe do the industries tomorrow. Whatever needs shuttling around or whatnot. I may attempt to roll that one too. Next month's going to be busy. Next month we got to get those off. And besides those, we also need to plan ahead a bit. Put this in the wrong spot, didn't I? I did that actually quite purposely there, but yeah, we need to get a bunch of these down to seed. We'll have 3 fields down to seed, basically. And a few of them will be switched over to sorghum or soybeans. I haven't decided which one and where. Alright. I don't have too much of that. But what we are going to do is we're going to go to the map. We're going to visit this place and we're going to go crash mode. Easiest way. Alright, what kind of mystery did we have here? Okay, so we were at 285 before, and we're 249, so that we did make something somewhere. Let's take a look. Contracts are limited. Double check the animals. Not seeing any 1s or 2s. Well, yes, there is another 2 of 590. So obviously we were producing some. These guys are actually doing quite well. Could use more hay. What about industry? What is our industry up to? Beer, I could actually use some honey. Potentially strawberries too. Crude oil's being sold. Bob is out of clothes. Or out of cloth. He's still got clothes, but he's out of cloth. 9,000 milk. It's getting low. 12,000 sugar. It's not too bad. We do have almost 2,000 butter that we could get rid of. I sell off everything here. You know what? Let's buy all of the water that we need. That's 453. 454. 453. Okay, it's not that bad. 7,000 strawberries there. Chicken, we have 4,000, so we have basically a pallet. It is still burning through some slurry here, which is good. That's probably what the difference was, is selling that stuff. That mill's down. Fertilizer. And we'll also buy some freaking water for this. We're at 8,000. Well, that's not bad. 8,000 for that. That's definitely not bad. We have no fertilizer for home. And we are going to need it. We're definitely going to need it. Let's move this guy back in contention. Find my other truck again. I don't even need to haul the pup with me. It's not like I'm hauling seeds. Right? Not hauling seeds. No, I only have 129 seeds, so yeah, no, I'm literally just producing copious amounts of fertilizer. Yeah, manure and water, which actually tells me one thing. Now screw it, I can actually do it with the tractor. Fark it, we can use the tractor. Actually, I don't need this tractor. I need that tractor. Because then I could go around grabbing all the stuff. This is making this way more complicated than it needs to be. I did not get much on that one. And down. Okay, it walked over that pile. No, it did not. It did not walk over the pile. Alright, looks like we might actually have some manure this time to do stuff. Oh, maybe a bit higher. There we go. Or maybe I just actually need a better angle. Let's try better angles. Angle me this, angle me that. Alright, doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doop. Bonk. That time we actually got more or less of it. Alright, let's see. I did get a bunch. Got that one cleaned up. $540. It's actually a fair bit in that trailer. We must make copious amounts because I am going to need it when I'm seeding my own stuff. Alright, let's grab the trailer. That trailer can actually hold a lot. I think what I'm going to do, since my fields are all cleaned up as it is, I'm going to combine that big one first. And then I can set out the rock picking guy. Go at it while I'm working on the other field. I don't know why it keeps constantly tells me that I can offload here. This road is so crap that we must cover it in crap. Down to the other farm. Alright, let's take. Could you move? This is the first time I'm actually picking up anything out of this manure heap. Since apparently a viewer mentioned that this actually works. Oh, it does actually. This whole time I could have been picking up poop. That's a fair bit of manure, to be honest. The reason why I have big ass tires in this tractor. So I can do this. Last little bit. Wasn't really the last little bit. I still got a bit more. Oh, whatever. There's still a bit of poo down there that's squished. It is a dung heap after all. What more do you want? Alrighty. Dump the rest of my stuff into here. And off to the seed and fertilizer making place. Let's turn this baby around in here. Care if it falls in the ditch. Yeah, 5,200, that's not bad. And it's still producing slurry too. Oop, this tractor is a bit nuts when it comes to, well, I have a bit of extra tire sticking outside. This tractor still does 53, so I'm not worried. And no, I'm not going into the farm. I'm actually going to the seed cleaning and fertilizer manufacturer. Burned down the road. And this is one little project done. We need seed. We need to constantly make seed. Okay. I should really make a secondary entrance and probably roads to this place. Because right now, there isn't. I should make a secondary entrance there or whatnot. The beauty part is I should be able to back this trailer right up to underneath the pipe there. And I should be able to get my fertilizer. Alright, let's try to grab some of this. At least my fertilizer is actually working. This doesn't have a whole lot of storage in this place. It's a small building. It makes sense. Seeds, no. Fertilizer, 8,800. Look at that. I bring him shit, and I get nice pearly white stuff in the return. This poor trailer's gonna see the weight all off on the very back instead of the hitch. Still only 36% of it. Its capacity. That's saying something. And it'll be that bin there. Can't go through the trees. I could, but no, I'm not going to. I mean, 8,800 fertilizer will go a long ways. Solid fertilizer, there we go. Did I overshoot? I overshot. Just doing text at the moment. Alright, so we got that job done. Fertilizer's been moved, fertilizer's been loaded. Should probably grab the tanker in the truck again and empty out the slurries. Especially the milk. Milk one is probably getting pretty full. That ain't it. That ain't it. Surely that can't be it. Oh. Oh. Well, yes, this is it. Mamoos. Mamoo? Mama. Yeah, that definitely helped. Still nothing? Still nothing, okay. Doesn't say anything about... Well, let's get about 3,000 slurry. And we've got about 3,900 slurry. And I guess we should stock up the slurry here? Nope. No, we don't need to stock up the slurry. But having another 6,900 slurry would mean this stays in production a bit more. Or 6,900, yeah. Yeah, so we'll still do it. Alright. Off we go. I think my tank is over here. Or did I leave it over on the other farm? Oh, I bet I know where it is. I should actually haul it over here and put it in here when I'm not using it. But I bet I know where it is. I bet. I bet it's over. Yeah, it's probably over at the biomass plant. I'm thinking. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Is it over here? Let's drive through my own stuff. Yep, it is. Power slide. Wow, it really did slide. Alright, over. Alright, I'll go to the farm, go to here, drop it off there, and then I'll put it away. That's what we'll do this time. We'll actually put it in its place. You know, I don't actually have to drive down past the tracks. I could just drive in here. One of these days I'm gonna move that damn thing too. I also just need to extend this out to match it there. And we're good. Alright. Open pump cabinet? I shouldn't have to, right? Should just be able to. Do I need to do this? Yes, you need to fill this tool first. How do I fill this tool first? I had the big slurry tank out at one time. I need to back it into the hose type thing. Alright, I drove over the damn thing, that didn't help. Okay, pump cabinet can go away. Let's turn Ginkle Snarf around here. I'm not seeing anywhere where it's saying that I could fill up the truck. It'd be really piss off if it was the other direction. Again, just a matter of applied horsepower. I'm not seeing anything that helps with this. Can I get out of here and I'm seeing a hose nozzle there. Shouldn't I be able to connect that to here somehow? Just like ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Apparently not. None of these will work for this, I know that. Maybe I gotta close the covers first. Doesn't work on the other one, but cover's gotta be open on the other one. And literally drive over that stupid thing. I find nothing. Unless I'm literally supposed to go in there. That would be for that, not for this. Right? Yeah, I'm not really seeing how that works. Because we know what that does. That's just our liquid manure tank. I'm trying to get the liquid manure out of here, but I'm not seeing anything that actually works. Silo extensions. That's a big bad Jesus bastard. Must be placed near barns and liquid manure tanks. Milk storage. Increase storage of your liquid manure tank. Must be placed near barns or liquid manure tanks. What the hell's a liquid manure tank, basically? It's a manure heap. Those are all petrol tanks. Liquid fertilizer. Crude oil. Large fuel tank. 70,000 liters. Could you imagine? Still not seeing what I can do here. See, this is shed, so this has nothing to do with it. Silos, I didn't see anything here that works out to being. Oh, this is a liquid manure tank. Manure heap. This is not a silo extension, it just says liquid manure tank. Maybe it is this one. I think I've had it placed the wrong way before. Screw it, we'll put it in. It says there's 3,000 liters out of there, so yes there is. We just emptied it. Alright, so that actually works better. Oh, we still gotta switch out the industry too. And I really should haul the milk down. It was exactly 3,000 liters of manure. What's the odds that there's ever exactly 3,000 liters of manure? Did a cow decide, oh, well, I think I could do 200. Nah, I should really do the exact amount. This one won't be exact. Alright, 7,080. $7,080 liter. Oh, 7,000 liters of manure should definitely keep us in business a little while here. I'm surprised how much straw I've gone through so far. And yes, this does go up a little bit. I kind of, sort of apparently walked in the mud a lot. Alright, but that works. Oh, off and running. Let's put the tank away. And then I can grab the other truck. Alright, turn the corner now. Get rid of the beans past this guy because he's driving me nuts. Alright, so that part of the job's done. We do have probably tons of eggs. Honey we do need to move. We should pick up the strawberries, and we should also pick up the honey and take both of them to the brewery. I think in theory the next bay over, which is that one, should be able to get this maybe in there. Nope. Let's try again. Actually, doing it in cab view like this is nuts because the mirrors don't actually point to where you really want them to. There we go. That's better. I think I've got them between the points this time. That's better. Well, sort of. Yeah, no, that's better. I might just leave this here. Alright, this guy, I'm just gonna do it like this. You know, I could just drive over you, right, dude? I do love this truck. Another one with train horn. So first of all, I'm gonna go down here and grab the bolts for Bob's Needles. We're not going to take any clothes. That doesn't, to me, 500 isn't enough to really worry about it. Alright, but I can do this. Maybe, if it ever decides. Spinnery, we're going to spawn. And it goes. Really should put in a couple more. Am I not close enough for it? Apparently not. Alright, well, let's do it like this then. Oh, I know what's going on here. T. Container type all. And then we need to do O. Done. You're basically passed. Sticky corners. Alright, so let's burn. Before we go fully down here, what is the price of butter? Whether or not we decide to sell any butter. North Market is about the best one at 1800. I guess not that bad. It's 36 as a total. Wherever it is, there it is. All right, that's at North Market. So we'll put it on the truck. I always take it off after. Two full pallets of butter. Alright, so now we can bugger off the Bob's needles. We can drop off the fabric. That way he can continually make some clothes. We won't even go there that I almost flipped it. Oh, that's magical. Really? It didn't start knocking back? There it is. There we go. That works out better. Alright, well now he's got at least some fabric to continue working. At some point we still gotta move milk. Alright. I know I need the honey for the... I'm gonna pick up strawberries on the way. Might as well load the eggs. Alright, there's more eggs to be had than that. We know that. There we go. I don't know if I'm selling the eggs there or not. I might have to put them in the racks, but FYI, this truck is huge. Can I actually make the corner? Yes, I can. Alright, how much fur balls do we have here? Not that bad. Not enough, I'd say, but not bad. $6,500. I'll put a little small bale on there. We've got tons of these little buggers. They pooped out quite a few extra. These things love these little ones. Alright, so there's nothing else really we can do with that. Before I take off, what is the best place for price of eggs? Market stall 3,600. Holy crap! Oh yes, and we are going to sell at market. 3,600 per thousand. Almost wish I had another 3,000 or 4,000 eggs. Oh yeah, strawberries. It's the other place. This one. Spawn items. Guess it can only spawn 5 pallets of 500, so 2,500 liters. Alright. Trying to do a wide corner. That's 4,000 right there. So we made just around $12,000 on all that. Oh shit, one cannot complain about that. That was just eggs. I don't know if I can actually get this. Oh, I might be able to actually. Hang on, let's try this. There we go. Backed up enough that I can eyeball and line this baby up. There we are. Now if I just sort of dome myself right into here. Alright, so we get over 1,000 liters of all kinds of beer. That's not bad, that's better. What's the market price on beer? I've not sold beer in a while. 3,900, that's not bad. 3,900, that's not bad. 2,900, still not bad. 4,600, that's pretty good. I would have to say, I think we should probably sell some beer. September is beer month, I guess. Spawn items. I think they're at 216 a piece, and I can only do 4 at a time. And yes, they are extremely heavy. I can do 2 more. Yeah. Of the wheat. Oh yeah, those things are extremely heavy. Alright, so we can do probably another 4. Yeah. This might actually be a decent payday. Does the Drunken Vikings take butter? We're gonna sell all the beer, by the way, but Drunken Vikings does take beer. Oh, it's butter. That's almost the same price. Fuck it, we'll just do that. Right. 4 pallets of that. mead is not so critical anyways, but strawberries are damn good price. I do another 4, I think, at most. That's okay, I don't have 4. I can do 2. Going down the road like this. Now, don't crash, eh? Oh, it's a beer truck, eh? I won't crash a beer truck, eh? That's tight. So we got butter in the front, and there's only $2 difference per 1,000, so that's $4 difference. I think I can live with the $4 difference. But, yeah, us lining this up. This is going to be pretty huge. Oh, 2,000, 11,000, 17,000. I would say probably $22,000 total between the butter and the beer. Butter beer. Crap. We're back to 280, but I did spend 65,000, so sold products. We are actually pretty much on par. Okey-dokey. Contract income is about the only thing that's down. So the only thing we basically have left is moving the milk. Anything else we've basically done. Bob's Needles is happy. He's producing like you wouldn't believe. I didn't check the chicken price again, but I only have 1 pallet. It's not bad. No, Field 10. Yeah, it's him. Tetherit and fermenting stave. So 69 is not too bad, but it is definitely not wrapping it. Field 40 is. I wouldn't might produce something. Let's take a look. I got 7,000 in milk. I guess I could deal with that tomorrow. These guys aren't producing milk yet, but we're also not in reproduction mode, so say what you will. Might just crash up here for September 4th. Boing, you did it. Boing, you did it. Boing, did it. Boing, did it. Sleep till 8. Yes. We have many doings going on. Actually, we didn't do too bad over the night by the looks of things. We are definitely down a bit now, but no new contracts. Yeah, we made another 8,000. Oh, these guys are doing fine. Chickens seem like... nope. I was gonna say, yeah, it seems like they're going, but nope. We got 743 of them. 9,000 now of this. That food's good. Water's still good on that one. And let's check everything else while I'm at it. Okay, let's go back up here. Beer production. Yep. We did get a pretty decent amount off that. These are all coming up nice. Chickens were up to 7,000. Still burning through that. That's why I was making extra. Fertilizer, I'm up to 5. And out of manure again. It's a daily occurrence. You must always be out of poo. Although the one thing I didn't check was on this, how much. We got 37 on that again, and exactly 3 on that one again. The hell did I park the... Oh, I know where it is. That would be the trains. There it is. Let me move another 5,000 fertilizer. Araya's heaps will be huge in a bit. Oh, look at all that poo. I don't even have to dig it all out. I get about 2,000 out of each one. Because again, next month we are going to be busy. And I know we are going to be freaking busy combining. These little things definitely go through a lot of poo. Alright, that's done. That's the one I need. Let's go down to our other lovely heap and move it. If I don't get these ones right away, it won't matter. And if these fill up, I can always haul all of it down to the biomass. Okay, we were back here again. I don't even know how many eggs I produced in a day. This time I'm going to pull this trailer up to about here. That way maybe it's easier to load. Technically speaking, this one should have a lot more in it than what the other one was, only simply because I have more cows here. I did a better job of grabbing it. No, it happened to get some on the ground here. Okay, I'm thinking that was all of it. Yep, got it. Oh, this trailer has more in it this time. Less fertilizer, more poo. Actually, I don't even know how much poo more I can actually have there. Take a look. Still on contract. I can have 20,000. Alright. So I can still effectively have a bit more. I can have effectively quite a bit more. 6,700 is not much. I just burned down my road here. Turn. One nice thing about the fermenting staves is I don't have to do any compaction. I don't have to do anything like that. Basically all I have to do is dump bales or grass or anything in the stave, and bam, I've got silage or TMR or whatnot. TMR works the best, and that's for my milk cows, which I am going to do the last day here. Yeah, and yes, I cut the corner because it's just way easier. Pretty good ditch. But I can do the milk run with the pickup truck. Start overloading it. Alright, let's grab the fertilizer from here. I know we're actually down about 200,000 this month, but fertilizer. Alright, got my 5200 fertilizer. Then burn off back home. Grab the pick me up truck. And we can basically get everything ready to go for this. Can't swath it, it's got to be strictly combined with straight combine. So we'll get the big Bertha out. Well, actually, we might as well get both of them ready, to be honest. And the tractor with the grain cart. And the grain truck. Ain't that much there. Bam. And 14,000 of that one. 19,000 seeds. That ain't bad. Well, since everything's ready, I might as well grab the Lexi and then the big ass header and head out there. I guess it isn't really a Lexian. This one's a Massey. Oh, it's a Fendt. None of which I would hit got correct. Alright, where I was doing all the work with the railways, where this thing's gonna be parked out at the corner. That will be the base of operations. Actually, having the mistake of this actually worked out really good. means I've got actually a approach, technically on both of them. Plus, I actually got a little bit of a roadway going between the rail line and the field. So this actually works out pretty good. I shall just park this right here. Truck, might as well take it out, because we'll need it in a second too. Shit, we might as well, hang on while I'm thinking of it. Which one's soybeans? This is barley. This one's wheat. Barley. Canola. Oats. Soybeans. Then you are sorghum. You want soybeans. Alright. All the way up to the top of the bin, right about there. I might want to swing this all the way back around to this side. There we go. I can just back the trucks and trailer right up to that. There we go, so we got that one solved. Guess I could have just drove across from the point. It's a bit of a rough road out here, but definitely some points there that are questionable. Alright, grain cart. And we'll grab the baby case, because we'll be needing it too. See all the work it takes to get the field ready to go for combining? Just like real life. The only thing we're missing is getting out and checking all of the frickin' sickle teeth and check your screen sizes and all that stuff. I might make it through here. I made it through there, no problem. Oh my god, I did the same thing. Screw it, I'm parking this one right here. You know what? Let's go do the milk since it came up on this truck anyways. The only thing we have left to do is grab the case and drive it out there and get ready. Then it's ready. These trees have definitely grown up in the couple of years that we've been playing, huh? Including my own. Alright. Because I can never see out the windows in this truck. I gotta do it like this. This will absolutely fill this to 100%. Only an 8,000 liter tank and it's 9,000 something. But that's still 8,000 liters that we're hauling. To that building right on the right side. Ooh, I came close to that bin. Oh, no, it goes there. Alright, so that's all done. Take the tank back, put the tank underneath the pipe, that way it's good for next time. Let's take a look at the dairy. Still says it's low, but 16,000 is not bad. $16,500, that's not bad for the amount of milk there. We have almost a full pallet of eggs. We have 1.5 pallet of honey. We nearly have a full pallet of wool there. We have a half pallet of wool there. That's not bad. And yes, any contracts that we pick up, like my field will take absolute priority. Oops, I already goofed it. But we'll pick up 3 of the main ones if we can. Alright. One of these is that is a Massey. Yeah, here we go. K's. But yeah, no, if we have a monster of a humdinger contract, let's like, I'd say 80 to 100,000. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. And any extra grain we have is any extra grain that we can either use over there or have you. This is a good question, because this is all soybeans. I think I can haul it over there, but might use a lot of it and sell it a lot of it up there. This time I might actually remember. Just drive across over here. There we go. There we go. We have everything ready. I do believe I have everything figured out. Okie dokie. Where am I going? Everything is ready as much as I think. Let's just do this. Let's get it over with. Oh, I went with 8. I should have went with freaking 6. Great demand for Bloomingurt. So last month was sort of 270. This month we're already at 4,000 above. First thing. Nope, still no contracts. Not active workers. Yes, swine thing. Oh, it's still. Maybe why it's still going down. There we go. Look at everything that's becoming ready. And contracts. Anything? Alright. Things are definitely changing though. There we go. This stuff's going to be bumpy and rough as hell. Getting over this is going to be fun. Yep, definitely going to be fun. I might try to do that with a little combine. I might just actually peg this quasi straight down and see if I can come up here with the big one, or the big one, the other little one. Look at how rough this is. Now see, I couldn't see that before. We might not actually, like all this really rough stuff on the edge, we might not actually put this down to the field next time. It's a good question anyways, because that stuff is so freaking rough. Once I get into this stuff, maybe it's not so bad. But we definitely have some soybeans to take off. I can tell you, next stream we will have a lot to work on. Let's see if I can grab some of this stuff or not. Or if this is just going to be a futile attempt. I think it got some of it. What do I say? He's just going to do that. Yeah, it's not picking up any of that. I picked up some. I see. Yeah, because the track goes along there. That's fine. That's a nut against him. I think everything is, yeah. There's a fair bit of fields, like besides mine. Field 1884. There should be a few that we should be able to work on. So long as he can go straight down on this next one, that'd be great. Yeah, except he's blocked by an object. It's actually alright. Best part about John Deere. You can see the pipe ends up. I think I got that roughly lined up. Just run this straight down now. That's actually not bad. Between the two combines, we are actually quasi. But yeah, no, I'll just bring up the seeder part way. This part we won't. And whatever the big guy misses is what this guy will pick up. I think I'm missing some of it, but I'm trying to grab it all. I'm trying to grab most of it anyways. And I'm being hunted by big bejesus John Deere header. But the case is doing better just because I think it's smaller. We're doing the very outside round. So I can seed those two if I remember which one I was going to do with. I know these ones I was going to do wheat. This one doesn't seem near as bad for the height differences. Well, I guess it kinda still is. Holy crap, it's moving faster than me. It's moving faster than me. Yep, he just blazed past me. It's probably because this thing is doing extra spinning trying to get traction on parts that may or may not actually have good traction on. See, there it goes again. Just spinning away. So even though I'm doing 8, I'm not really doing 8. Well, we're cleaning up the edge anyways. We really want a contract, but yeah, I gotta clean up all this edge and then boop 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 and do the rounds. He can continue doing what he's doing. But we have both combines out in the field right now. It's actually kind of spectacular looking at this. And get in my own spot before CN realizes that I'm combining the edge, which it shouldn't be. There should be right away. We put some bushes and shrubs up on the edge. Look how some of the ties are even precariously put in. It's authentic. Slow down, man. You're way ahead of me. And I don't think I can do the... Nope. Straw not available for this type. You guys do it for peas, though. I'm just right on the edge again. What should I miss? Nothing. Well, we're getting close to the end. I'll do a couple back and forths on this end. This will definitely... This is a good sized field. We're going to get some soybeans off this. And I mean, this is a huge field. But 36 is not that small either. Really hoping for some contracts soon. It helps pay bills. Too much. Yep, he's full. I'm not that far from it either. 82%. I'm hoping I can get down off this frickin' hump before I'm full. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna get off this hump. I'm gonna cut across and do this. That way I can bring the cart down. It's gonna be me combining this edge anyways. The other one. There it is. It's the long haul. Oh, I am seeing both combines finally. I am finally at the end. Okay, I'll pick up mine and it. Okay, 16,000. And one best part is having it down here. Oops, got a little too close there. Is I can actually dump this just at the terminal here. For now, I think I might just hop the tracks here with this thing, and I mean, I guess I could just dump it in right here. So what's the difference? With this little chunk, doesn't get me far, but it gets me far enough. Splash. Make my hip feel better. Wow, he basically just abandoned it and went that way. Right, cool. Okay, awesome. Don't worry, I'll clean it up. Smooth. Back it up. Back it up. Back. Back it up. I also got to do the outside runs on that one too. Alright, since I can see this outrun. That's definitely better. Definitely cut that one better. And it's weird because I feel like I'm on an angle, but I know I'm at the very pinnacle and top part of the field, so it's just weird. I want to do 3 runs, going back and forth in this one. I think I need to raise that up a bit. Although I'm doing 10 now. I was only doing 8 before. Maybe I was really spinning out quite a bit. I am in my happy place, by the way, though. I love combining. In real life, too. It's like my favorite pastime. Alright, I need to switch cameras. Switch camera, Control C. There we go. Oh, maybe 4 runs. I guess that gives that big monster a bit of room to move. Still no contract, huh? We've taken off a pretty good chunk of 29 so far. I guess whatever I put here is stuff I'll sell. And whatever I put in the bin is what I put in the bin. Maybe that's the way I'll work it. Well, I'm at 50%, so I guarantee he's probably already at 70, maybe even 80. Oh, worker B is 80%. That's about on par. Yeah, a huge friggin' strip to deal with. Although I'm really no different. I've got a pretty good chunk with this combine done too. I wasn't actually planning on going this far tonight with it. Now, I shouldn't say that I shouldn't combine it. as much as I can because or selling it because I don't know what the price is on it yet. Should actually find out the price on it. This changes when I close out too. Soybeans, it's down. Price wise, it's down. I don't want to deal with it when it's down. Oh, he is full. It's probably on his way back, actually. Nope, not quite. Made it all the way down, though. Alright. I will... Actually, I will switch cameras. I don't think I can get this all in one shot anyways. And do we ever have to do rock picking out here? Oh boy. Actually, that part we're doing alright, but I can't do it all the way. It is not an ability I can do, especially when the track swerves out again. I'll get this guy to 100, then I'll grab the other one too. Then I probably should actually end for the night. Can't say we didn't do anything tonight though. Actually got a lot done. Bits and pieces here and there, but we did get quite a bit done. I have a little stretch here, but I'll go all the way down, do the 4 runs down here, and then clean up the rest. Oops. I knew it was close, but beauty part is it's close enough. 33,000 soybeans. This will be more than 33,000. It wasn't full the last time. It is now though. Well, that's a pretty good chunk we took off with it. Alright, straight down the field we go. That one's done. And I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And of course, I always say this, and I'll continue it, that if you have enjoyed the content and you're new here, or you've been around for a while and just not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button, both on YouTube and on Kick. And you can find the links both in the description below. On the YouTube side, it's underneath the video, in the house scroll in the bottom right corner. Some say that he likes licking rocks. I mean, there's enough rocks in this field that he could probably lick a few, but it's just an odd thing to do, I think. So if you do see him, smack him upside the head, push that button that pops out, and make sure that you knock some sense into him. And you can also flip over to the Kick side and hit that follow and subscribe button over there as well. And we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, and thanks for